this is Julia Bell, and welcome to Microsoft Word. I'm going to show you how to use the simulations in Word, how you can stop in the middle of one and save it and come back to it later, and just in general how to navigate. Currently I have on the screen a list of our assignments for this class. We've already completed Windows, and we've completed Concepts, and I'm going to scroll on down. Here's Word. Everything in Word is due on the 9th of October. That's the day we will have the Word exam. Please do not wait to the last minute to start all these assignments, as it will be too much to accomplish in a couple of days. Here are the things that you need to know. We're going to work on Chapter 1 of Word. We'll later do 2 and 3. But 1, 2, and 3 are due on the 9th of October. So again, don't wait till the last minute to start. When you look in the online curriculum, you'll have read, watch, and do. Read is where you'll find the objectives of the chapter. Here is a link to the e-text, and then there's a PowerPoint for the chapter if you find that useful. The e-text is very, very useful. Under watch, there is one required video. The Word Chapter 1 Go for Job Success. It talks about personal branding. This is not optional, as you will have to reply to a discussion on this topic. If you do not complete the discussions in Word, you will not be eligible to work on the Word extra credit because it's going to tie back directly to these discussions. And I'll be revealing that in a couple of days here, what those extra credit available opportunities are. First chapter of Word, you're going to have the Project 1A, skills-based training is due. It's worth 5 points. You will have 5 attempts on each objective. I'll show you what an objective is in a moment. You get 20 attempts on the entire assignment. Highest score stays. No, this is not timed. You can start it, you can stop it. Very, very flexible. The second item that's due for Chapter 1 is the Word Chapter 1 Project 1B skills-based training. Same deal, 5 points, 5 attempts for each objective, 20 attempts on the entire thing. No, it is not timed. Notice these two you do not have to have Word 2013 to accomplish. The fourth item is Word Chapter 1. It's a grader project called 1G. It does require you to have Word 2013 installed on your machine. It is worth 10 points. You do get 3 tries at the whole document. Once you download the starting file, work on it, then send it back, and it's graded. If it's not the score you want, look at the feedback, try it again, fix what's wrong, send it again. So up to 3 times of sending that document, and it gets regraded each time with a full report of what's wrong. Chapter 2, similar. I'm going to go ahead and dive right into our online curriculum. I'm logged into my student account of my IT lab. Let's go to Course Materials. This is Module 3, Word. I'm going to the first chapter, Module 3.1, Word Chapter 1. Here's the familiar read, watch, and do. Remember, there's one of the videos under watch that you must watch to be able to post to the discussion. I'm going to go here to do. See, here's the discussion. I want to show you how this works. Again, I'm logged in as a student. I have already attempted this. That's why it shows in progress. I'm going to click on it, give it a moment to start. Depending on the speed of your connection and a few other things, these may take a while to load. I want you to notice what happened on my machine. I clicked it and nothing happened. Yes, it did. Look down here. Notice I have 2, kind of like a shadow on my Firefox. This is the one. It's underneath. So if that happens to you, just remember, hover on the icon for your browser, and there's the one you want. This is the first question. This goes exactly in order with your electronic book or your paper book. The assignments are pretty much word for word, step for step, exactly the same. But notice they're also listed here. What I want to do, if you want to see a list of all the questions, you can click right here. How many of these things are there? And here they are. And you'll notice that I've already completed one of them, and I got it correct. You'll see the ones that I haven't tried. I'm going to go back to the first activity, starting a new Word document, and I'll say launch. I didn't have to do this because I was already in it, but I wanted to show you how to navigate. Here's the instructions. If I'm not sure of what to do, I've got learning aids, and I can also turn on the accessibility features. Okay, my task is start Microsoft Word 2013 and display a blank document. Here I can get help. Here I can see who the user is. That's my username. You can check the status of your internet connection. Are you good and strong, or is it kind of weak? But right here's what I want. Unfortunately, mine is underneath. You can also arrow through, left arrow, right arrow. I used right arrow. Click on the word. Great. Start Microsoft Word and display a blank document. There it is, blank document. Double-clicked on it. Notice how the highlighting moves down. Type internships available. If you spell it wrong, it is going to count it wrong, so make sure. And then press enter 2 times. Enter, enter. At the insert point, type, I'm going to type the stuff that's in blue. And if it's capitalized, capitalize it. If it's not, don't. Ah, spelled it wrong. There went 1 strike. I got 4 more. I guess I better be a little more careful. Question complete. Wonderful. Congratulations. We just finished one of the items. Take a second to advance. Notice what it does is it goes ahead and advances, and if I'd even gotten the question wrong, it would have went ahead and filled this in. It says point the insertion point at the end of the document and then insert the text for the word W-O-1-A from your flash drive. I can take this and click here, and it says, and then insert the text. Wow, do I know how to do this? No, I don't. Let's go to the learning aids. Do you want to read it in the book for yourself? If so, click on read. This is objective 102, so let's go look. Maybe I don't know how. That part of the book comes up, so I scroll down and find 102. Here it is. Oh yeah. You click on insert. In the text group, click object arrow button and then click text from file. You know, I think I can do this. Wait, where's my document? You can't have the help within the simulation open at the same time as you're typing in the simulation. So you might want to either have your electronic book up in the background if you want to do that, or in this case, make your note and remember insert text group, object arrow, text from file. I can remember that. Insert. Do you remember? Object, text from file, give it a second, and it magically went to the USB because this is a simulation. I'm going to go here, I can double click on it. Voila, another win for me. I had a little help, but I got the question right. I can go forward and I can come back to this question. Again, because these are assignments, these are trainings. Change the wrapping style of the picture to square, but I need some help. Let's go to learning aids. Maybe I need someone to tell me how to do this. I can go to watch. The video comes up, you click on that to start it. Closed caption is here. Click here to stop. But again, this was where I clicked to bring on the closed captioning, which is at the bottom of the videos. If you've seen enough till you feel sure of what to do, you can close this. Keep in mind, the training aids will not be available when you take a test. Will not. So don't be surprised. I have already clicked on the picture. How do you know? There's little squares all around the picture. So they did that for me. Notice this. This is what they call a contextual tab. It's in relation to something you've got selected when you get a new tab that appears. I'm going to click on Format. Now it said to change the wrapping style of the picture. There's wrap. Try that. They want it square. There's square. Wow, the video really helped me. I feel confident, and it progresses to the next. At this point, other things are going on in my house. There's somebody at the door. The phone is ringing. I've got to come back to this homework later. I'm just going to save it. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. It shows that I'm in progress, but I have not finished it successfully. So I would need to go back. I can log off and come back another time. And just know you come back into here. Maybe this is 20 minutes later, an hour, sometime. You started at school, you work on it when you get home, bring it back up. The assignments that I had already completed are still going to show completed. We'll look at view all. See, you can see the ones I've got correct. If I want to skip, there's the wrapping text I got correct. Let's move a picture. I'll skip to that one and launch. Depending on the speed of your internet connection and other factors that are beyond my control, some days it's going to be a lot slower than others. So do keep that in mind. If it takes a minute to redraw, my apologies, kind of hang with us. Time's up already. I've got to go do something else. I'll just save it again. Okay. Still in progress. Come back to it another time. And that concludes this short video of getting started with the skills-based training. Have a great day.